Yeah, it's the realness. City of the still where the films is. Bill shit, ballin' like a smaller Josh Childress. I'm in the building, swagger on a million. Ill shit, and my bitch pussy like a drill bit. Mill skit, 100 down, pussy age like
Yo,
Check
what
one,
it do?
two,
What
check
it
one,
do?
two.
This is episode
Greg, pass me the mic, bro.
2?
Correct. Episode 2. Welcome back, guys.
More like, I'm sorry.
That's true. First
I'm
of all,
sorry
we
that
like
you're
to. First of
listening.
all, we like to apologize.
First of all, we like to apologize. And first of all,
Actually, if you listen to the first one and you didn't subscribe,
shame on you.
second of all,
I love you.
share it with your friends, please. We're two broke college kids in need of finances, so anything really helps.
I'm not a college kid. I dropped out. No, I actually got my degree, but I didn't go to university. And my parents didn't care that I got an associate's degree. And my dogs are barking. So I have a beef to start off with this episode, and I talked about it to you yesterday.
What was it? I already forgot.
Okay, so this weekend I started working again at the Diamondback Stadium. And there's something that really bothers me that people do.
Oh,
There's a lot of things. And I work
okay.
security.
Okay, I know what you're talking
I
about.
work security there. It's not really security. It's more like
You're like babysitting.
standing.
You're like babysitting.
Yeah, babysitting drunk people pretty much.
Yeah.
Dude, I can never work at a bar. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's...
No, thank you. But this is one thing that makes me mad. It is like dude, it's like, okay, when the national anthem is playing,
Oh God, dude, I didn't think it was gonna be this
why
one.
are people singing along? Like, it's not sing along time.
Greg, it's patriotic. It just
It's
makes
so-
you
they're
feel.
like,
So, it
They're
makes you feel so
like hitting the
American,
high
bro.
notes and all that. It's so annoying.
You feel so American. It's like the red, white, and
No.
blue pulsing through your veins, and you're just like,
Like, it's American enough. We're watching baseball, for crying out loud. We're here for 4.5 hours watching this game.
it's just. I think it's just like being proud of. You know, it's like that one song that you hear and you just cannot just not sing along.
It's just, I don't know. It's so cringe. It's like, but because you can hear the person singing the national anthem, and that's fine. But it's like everyone in the audience is like, and it's like, what the hell are you doing? Just be quiet and just clap when it's over. But I guess that's my beef. It's not that much. It's not that bad.
It's not really. I thought you said you were gonna have a beef. I thought it was gonna be a beef with me. I was afraid again.
No, you've been okay this week.
That's good. I try. Yeah, I try to stay consistent.
Do you have any beefs?
That's a good question. I got beef with the whole world, man. So
Regarding?
just life, liberty, and the pursuit of freedom.
You don't feel free or what?
No,
Why?
I'm shackled by these societal norms. You know what I mean?
Jesus, dude, relax.
But it is what it is. You know. So do I got beef? No, people got beef with me. I don't got beef.
Fair.
People got beef with me. But ask me if I care.
Do you care?
Not at all.
Good man.
I'll still go on my daily life doing me, you know.
Yeah. Sorry, my laptop's acting dumb. But so yeah, that's my beef. Anyways, what else happened this weekend? This is Monday, by the way. We're posting it on Wednesday, but recording on Monday. So yeah, watched some baseball. Oh, we watched WrestleMania.
Oh my God. That was like honestly the worst
It was
time
the
of my
worst 6
life,
hours
dude.
of my life. It was boring, and it was dumb. 2 out of 5 stars.
And then the ending was just so bad, and it was just...
I don't want to talk about wrestling because no one watches it, but
It was bad.
It was stupid.
Yeah.
It's like the biggest show of the year,
And they
that's
ruined
what
it.
you
Yeah,
did
that's
with?
how... Yeah.
And you botched the finish, man. And it's in New York City or New Jersey, which makes it even bigger.
It would have been better if they just, like you said yesterday, if they would have just like timed out their... Like if they just would have like scheduled it, like
Yeah, if
their
they had,
fights
if
better.
they had 5 matches instead of 20.
Yeah.
They had
That's
like
a lot.
12, 13 matches, and it's like we don't want to watch all of these. Give us the big stuff. Give us Stone Cold.
I think that
again.
was a bad main event to have.
Why?
Did you enjoy yourself, dude? The crowd wasn't even in it.
Well,
They were just.
You know why they weren't in it? Because they were there until 12:30 at night.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why. The Kofi and Daniel Bryan match, people were in it. It's because that should have been the main event, or that should have been when the show ended.
Mm-hmm.
Was at that time. Everything else after, like the women's main event, should have been at the Kofi Kingston time, and then Kofi should have been before, because everyone was in it right there. But then it just went so long, and no one could care less.
Hopefully they
just want to go home.
Hopefully they get really bad reviews, and then they're like, all right, we're not gonna do this again. Let's just scrap it.
Dude,
We'll do better next year.
WWE's ratings for TV has been down record lows.
Well, yeah, nobody watches it anymore.
Exactly. So, but they don't change nothing because it's a public company now, and all they care about is making the money. They don't care about the product. But that's getting way too much into wrestling. Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you become public. Is that you have to make the shareholders happy.
Yeah, you gotta get them back their money they invested in stuff.
Yeah. And what are they invested in? Fireworks.
That's what's killing the world. Have you seen Netflix's documentary, Our Planet?
No.
Dude, that's sad as shit. We humans really messed up this planet, dude.
How so?
Like, you know how like the Great Barrier Reef is bleaching and stuff?
Yeah.
My God, it was just
in Australia.
Yeah, and it's just all the carbon emissions we're putting out in the planet is just because there's nobody else to blame. Like, who else besides like humans?
Let me think. I'm trying to think of who else we can blame.
Dude, there's nobody. There's really nobody else you can think of. No, bro, be serious.
Mosquitoes kind of suck.
But what does that have to do with the environment and climate change and
flies are annoying?
Greg, what does that have to do with global warming and climate change and the Great Barrier Reef bleaching? And if we don't fix it,
okay, but who's putting the bleach in the water?
Fish? Oh my gosh, the coral.
Dude, dolphins are pretty smart.
When the temperatures in the seawater get like hotter, by 2 degrees Celsius, the coral starts to die, and when it dies, it oozes out bleach. So,
they have Clorox in their veins.
Oh my God!
Wait,
dude.
can you say that again?
If the sea, like the temperature of the sea, rises by any like 1 degree or 2 degrees, it starts coral bleaching. So
why?
Because it's too hot for the coral to handle.
It just dies, right?
It just dies,
and
exactly. And then all the habitats that were there for fish, for everything, it goes away because it's no longer there. The coral isn't there to provide like homes for these animals, and then that's how we're slowly losing like a bunch of species in freaking sea. And don't even get me started on. Oh my God, dude!
On what?
I knew it was bad, but I didn't realize how bad it truly is until I watched the documentary. I really
Blackfish.
That one's sad. No, but
that was pretty depressing.
But I really do recommend you watch that, dude. It's sad.
Do you know what I hate? I hate the murder. I hate the what do you call them? Crime documentaries that they have on Netflix. Like, because they're all dumb. They all end the same way. They go to prison. They think that they're gonna get out, and none of them get out, and they're stuck there for the rest of their life. And it's like, this is what I wasted a week of my life watching.
So you don't watch it. Like, why do you watch it if you don't know how it ends?
Because it's interesting, but you're always expecting that they might have like a happy ending.
No,
but there never is.
There's never a happy ending when it comes to like the justice system. And
yeah, you should know. Exactly.
There is no happy ending. Question: did you hear Schoolboy Q's new music?
Cool up,
Not that one.
That's the one I heard. So no.
He has a new one with Travis Scott. Chopsticks.
Yeah, and you're wearing an Astro
Yeah,
World
yeah,
shirt.
yeah. Chill.
Weren't we just talking about Travis?
Yeah, bro. But I got this.
Chris
as a,
is
I
wearing an
got this.
Astro World tour shirt.
My girlfriend got me this as a gift.
Girlfriend did this. Girlfriend
she did,
that.
bro. She bought me this as a gift. She went to Astro World. She was like, "Hey, Chris, do you want a shirt?" I'm like, "Sure." I want to have the drip. I want to have the clout, just so people know. Think like, "Hey, man, you went to Astro World. That's
Slight
cool."
flex, but
Okay,
it's fine.
but it's bad, dude.
What shirt am I wearing?
You're repping the worst team in the NBA right now, or the
That's
second,
right, folks.
the second to worst team in the NBA.
The Sons of Phoenix.
Yeah.
Just don't even get me started on that.
Let's not even talk about basketball, bro. We should. There's legit people at that court running 2v2s.
Yeah, we're gonna play basketball after this, and we're gonna school some guys.
We
But
practice
Chris got to
plays.
work on his jump shot.
Hot saw me just assist.
Yeah, you're running point.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna post
you're
up,
just gonna
hit
post
hook
up.
shots.
Hopefully.
So what was the question you asked me? Schoolboy? What do you think about it?
It's bad, dude.
Really?
It's really bad.
Wait, he just dropped a single?
Yeah, today
Oh, okay.
it was bad.
With Travis?
Yeah, it's
When
called
does the album come
Chopsticks. I don't know. Sometime this month, but it was really
He
bad.
delayed it though because of Mac.
Yeah, it was really bad. Travis Scott is legit featured, just saying, chopstick, chopstick, chopsticks,
No,
chopsticks,
no.
chopsticks, chopstick, 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 chopsticks, chopsticks.
I hate
Legit,
it already.
it's bad.
And it's auto-tune.
Yeah.
Dude, but that Anderson .Paak single though?
Oh my dude, I listened to it today again. It's really good. It's a really good song.
How does it go? I don't even remember how it goes.
I can't sing, so I'm not even gonna do that.
But what's the name of his? Don't wait, don't tell me. It's a city in California. Tell me. You don't remember either?
Oh shit! It went Venice, Malibu, Oxnard,
Ventura.
Ventura. Yeah,
Dude, I freaking love Anderson .Paak, man.
we were talking about it yesterday. Dude, the song he's gonna have with Andre 3 Stacks, bro.
Yep.
That song's gonna be fuego.
Andre 3000.
3 Stacks, yeah.
What about what was the other guy's name? Big Boy? He was on the Super Bowl. Outcast.
Yeah, but I mostly listen to Outkast for Andre 3000.
Dude, The Real Her, his verse on that.
Yeah.
Man. That song makes me want to cry, honestly. Just thinking about it.
It's like that Anderson .Paak song is like meant to put you in your feels. I kind of feel like.
I think the meaning behind it is like, obviously it shows like in the big, like, do you watch the music video?
No, I have not.
So in the music video, it's like, it shows them first meeting at, they met at like some party or something.
Yeah.
And then they go together and it shows like, oh, it's all lovey-dovey. And then it goes back to them fighting later on. But then it's about like rekindling what they had before. So isn't this called Make It Work?
Something like that, yeah.
So that's basically what the song's about.
Isn't that just every relationship? Like,
yeah, it's
there's
human
always
nature.
there's a sweet spot, and then you'll eventually go through stuff, and then you'll be wishing you went back to how it used to be.
And then you want to kill yourself.
Yeah.
So.
This is sad boy hours for Greg. Let's not talk about that.
I'm happy. I don't know what you're talking about. Greg, why is there a knife on your bed?
Hey man, chill. Is that a knife in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
It's a knife.
It's not the answer I was expecting.
So yeah, we're been doing it for 15 minutes. So bye. Just kidding. What else am I going to talk about? I'm trying to think what else. Anything happened at work?
There's like, I wish we could discuss what happened
What's what?
this past weekend, because that is a really good topic point of conversation.
What happened this past weekend?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what happened. Oh.
But we're not going to get into that because it's still a touchy subject. But at some point later on in life, we will come back to this topic.
Yeah.
We'll put a pin in it for
We'll
now.
put a
What
pin
I'm
on
going to
it.
say is,
What Chris is going to say is this.
hey man, to each their
It's
own.
all love, baby.
To each their own. We all go through our own things.
Nah, man, I ain't worried about that. It's all good in the hood. I'm chilling.
So you got to keep your grass cut low, bro. There be snakes
What
in
does
your
that
own
mean?
grass.
Oh, did you see what Richard Jefferson said about Kevin Durant?
No.
He was talking about how Richard Jefferson, Moon Valley High School alumni.
Oh,
NBA
I saw that on ESPN, but I didn't see.
Yeah. Anyways, so he was like, he was on commentary and he was talking about how he was like, oh, but in the streets, if you lose against a team, you say run it back, same team. Well, he was talking about KD when KD lost to the Warriors, and then he joined them. So he was like throwing shade at him. But then KD commented on the post saying, "Oh, so everybody from the streets now fight."
I'm not gonna fight.
But then I was like, "You're dumb, Richard Jefferson, former Moon
Dude,
Valley
he's from
alumni."
Arizona. He's from Phoenix. What streets are you running in?
And then he went to U of A in Tucson.
It's not. They're not. That's so dumb. People like to. I don't know.
So like, but this is the thing: is like, homie played with LeBron.
Who, Richard Jefferson?
Yeah. What did LeBron do? He went to Miami. So it's the same thing, is it not?
But that's why it's like.
It's dumb.
That's why no one will ever be better. That's why I say Kobe is better than LeBron.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Kobe didn't have to leave. Kobe didn't have to leave to get a championship.
This is one thing that
Kobe didn't have to leave to win a championship.
Is LeBron overhyped?
Yes.
Okay, we're getting into something good right now.
Because
something I've been thinking about as well.
I think the pedestal of NBA players all time. Jordan, Kobe, LeBron.
Okay, let's not say all time.
No, all time.
Let's say
all time. No, all time.
Because you're leaving Magic Johnson out.
He's not. Is he better than LeBron?
Larry Bird.
Is he better than LeBron?
Magic Johnson.
Is he better than LeBron?
Yes, 100%.
You think Magic Johnson is better than LeBron?
I think so.
How? I mean, Magic Johnson is even better than Jordan. So it's like,
well, that's why he's not number one.
Better than Kobe?
No.
What? So where does LeBron land in your all-time list then?
I don't know. That's what I've been thinking about. I asked you if he was overhyped that one day, and I think he is.
I think he is too. I completely
think he's
agree with
really
you.
Overhyped.
I agree with you.
I think he's really good. I think he's top.
No one wants to talk about how Kyrie won the Cavaliers championship.
And how Ray Allen won one of them for the Heat
exactly.
too. And then this is what
look,
I think.
This is the thing. This is why I think this is how you should debate, or I think you should debate like GOAT conversations. If you were to give Michael Jordan the ball with a minute left, you can put everything you own on Michael Jordan will get you the result, because Michael Jordan just has that killer in him. Same thing with Kobe. Kobe was like, get out the way, let's play ISO, give me the ball. And Kobe would go out and win you that game. Bro, LeBron James, okay, when he won his first championship in Miami, he missed the three to tie the game. Chris Bosh got the rebound and passed it out to Ray Allen, and Ray Allen swished it.
And don't forget that one of his championships came from a short season.
Exactly. And when LeBron won in against the Golden State Warriors, it was Kyrie who had the ball in the last like 50 seconds of the game, and he drenched that three. And if LeBron would have had Kyrie in the finals before that one, LeBron would have had 2 rings, because Kyrie would have been on that team.
This is how I see it, okay? And I don't think championships makes you like...
Well, no, because if we talk about that, then it's like Bill Russell.
Robert Ory's number one.
What about Bill Russell?
Robert Ory got like 14 or some shit.
Doesn't Bill Russell have like 15?
Yeah, it's crazy. But Robert Ory, I bring up Robert Ory because he was a role player. That's what he did. You know, he was never a star of a team, but he was with championship teams. So it's like, if you're just counting rings, it don't mean nothing. But
well, I'm talking about.
But I'm
counting like a minute left in the game. You're down, or you need to win.
If we're talking finals, right? The first finals LeBron went to in like 2004 or something.
He lost, right? That's like.
Or it was like 2006 against the Spurs. They got swept, right?
Yeah.
Granted, he didn't have a team. He basically led them, and that's dope, right? But then he goes to Miami, right? First time they get there, they're playing Dallas. This is Dallas' starting lineup: Jason Kidd, Jason Terry, Sean Marion, Dirk Nowitzki, and I think Tyson Chandler was their starting 5. All of them, probably besides Chandler, in their mid-30s.
Mm-hmm.
Kid was probably late 30s.
Mm-hmm.
And they lost to them? Like 4-2?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
4-1?
LeBron didn't have it in him.
And then
He
they
still
go
doesn't.
the second year they go, and they play the Thunder, I think. They play
And
the
they win,
Thunder.
right?
And they win 4-0 against the Thunder. Against like a 23-year-old KD.
And they're like a 20-something-year-old Durant
Russ,
and
James Harden,
and
6th man, not at
Ibaka,
his
right?
prime yet. Yeah, their starting was Westbrook, Cephalosha, Durant, Ibaka, and maybe Kendrick Perkins, I think was their 5.
One of them too.
And then they go this third year they go against the Spurs.
And they lose.
And no,
'Cause
they
Kawhi-
win. They win the first one.
I swear
The
they won the
Spurs
second one.
Spurs went back to back. Spurs and he went back to back.
Oh, okay.
They won the first one, right? But then you need to think about that. Okay, they won, right? The next year, who do they have? The same team. Of almost retired Duncan, almost retired Ginobili, Tony Parker, who he was kind of in his prime still, but coming out. And then they had a young Kawhi Leonard, not in his prime, absolutely. It was his second, third year.
He was like the up and up though.
I mean,
Kawhi
he
was
was
getting into his own.
He D'd up LeBron the entire series.
That's why I still think Kawhi is better than LeBron too.
100%. You can't say he's all time better than him.
No, but
right now, 100%. But yeah, so it's but then you go to Jordan, right? Every final he went to
6-0, undefeated in the finals.
Kobe, was a three-peat with Shaq, and then he went back to back with Gasol and them. That's 5 right there. And did he ever lose in the finals? Yeah, didn't he? No, he did. They lost against the Pistons.
No, he lost. I thought his only loss was against the Celtics.
Didn't he lost
Or did
twice?
He beat the Celtics?
No, they beat the Celtics.
Yeah, he beat the Celtics. So it must have just been the Pistons.
It was the Celtics with KG in them. It was their second time in the finals.
Yeah.
And they beat them. But the last year with Shaq and Kobe was against the Pistons when they lost. So he lost against
that Pistons
but the Pistons team
that team was ridiculous.
That's a team that say, okay, they played better.
Yeah.
Defensively, it was just a defensive
team.
powerhouse.
Yeah.
And
was that the 03 Pistons?
But then you look
at 03 or no?
03 or 04, yeah. But then you look at who did Jordan face?
The Celtics.
The first one was the Lakers. Magic Johnson. I think James Worthy was still playing with them. All those guys, right? Then you have the Suns here. Barkley.
The Celtics.
Did he play against Bird?
Dude, you have to get through Boston to get to the finals.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up Jordan's opponents in the finals.
Because then didn't he play the Pistons too with Isaiah Thomas and all them and.
Well, he had to get past them to get.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about just finals.
Oh no, but I'm talking about
and then LeBron played in the East, and the East been trashed since how long?
That's what I'm saying. It's like Michael Jordan had to get through big boys to get to the finals.
Right. Jordan finals opponents. Okay, so in 91, the Lakers, Magic Johnson and James Worthy with the first ones, right? The second year was the Trailblazers with Clyde Drexler, so it's like, okay, it's fine. Third one, the Suns with Marley, Barkley, Kevin Johnson, all of them. The fourth one, the Sonics with Gary Payton and Sean Kemp.
Oh shit!
And then the last two against the Jazz with Karl freaking Malone, Stockton. Man.
But then look at the teams you had to beat to get there, bro. The Bad Boy Pistons. Ooh, the Celtics.
They did lose to the Magic though.
The Celtics, the Pistons. Who else?
Who else had good teams? I think the Cavaliers had some good teams too. I don't know. It's probably the Pistons.
Sixers?
No, I don't think the Sixers are that good.
When did AI get there?
Oh, that was like 2000 or 99 or something like that. No, actually, no. AI came like...
That's what I'm saying. 'Cause
97 or something?
when he crossed up when he crossed up MJ.
Yeah, but
bro?
that was like Michael.
Yeah, no, but still, man. How many people can say I crossed up MJ?
And then when he went with the Wizards, when he was like 42, he led them to the playoffs, averaging 20 plus points a game.
Because it's freaking MJ. LeBron couldn't even do that with the Lakers this year.
Exactly. And LeBron had a way better team this year than Jordan did with the Wizards. So that's why I think Jordan is underrated. And thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Jordan's underrated.
Or
I was about to say
that's why
what
LeBron James is underrated.
Overrated.
Overrated.
God.
Listen, man. It's been a long day. I've been sleeping all day.
Now we're gonna name this podcast or this episode "Love and Basketball."
Love and Basketball. And then please don't sing the national anthem while it's being sung.
It's like, I think because people like to take what LeBron does outside of the court as into like the discussion of like the greatest.
I'm not calling him not a king.
Oh no, for sure,
He's a king.
But I'm just saying, like, if we're talking just ball, I'm not giving LeBron James the ball with the minute left in the game.
Yeah, dude. If you open up your own school, you're a king, guy.
And yeah, that school pays for like their kids' tuition, like college tuition and everything. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, like that stuff is dope.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not calling LeBron not a bad person, but I'm just saying
like,
when it comes to encore, cuz
yeah,
he really better than Kobe.
And
Chris,
do you know,
tell the people.
You know what's crazy? LeBron is friends with everybody, bro. Everyone.
That's how all the NBA is now, though.
Giannis isn't like that. Embiid
One
isn't like
person,
that.
two people.
Westbrook isn't like that.
He's friends with people.
No, he's not. His interviews, he's like, I don't got friends. I'm not friends with anybody. The only friend on the court is the ball. That's it.
You don't have any friends with his teammates?
Bro, exactly. It's just they just have that dog in them, bro. And Jordan,
Jordan wasn't friends with nobody.
Exactly. He would talk. He would talk smack to them to get him.
Remember that Muggsy Bogues interview?
Yeah.
Muggsy Bogues like he wanted to retire.
Yeah.
Against Jordan.
Kobe did the same thing.
He was a bully, bro.
Kobe did exactly the same thing.
Kobe didn't like anyone.
Yeah. And LeBron's over there like hugging everybody, changing jerseys. Like, oh, bro, what's up? How's the wife? How's the kids?
Would you put Shaq in your top 5?
No. Big man or just all time? No.
I mean, he won 3 with the Lakers, 1 with the Heat. Dude, that Heat team, like, it's crazy that they won.
Because it was Dwayne Wade and Shaq.
Dwayne Wade was like in his second year.
But when you have like a veteran Shaq, where all you have to do is like,
did they have Alonzo Mourning too?
I don't know.
On the bench, or maybe playing the 4. Udonis Haslem, he was pretty young too.
Yeah.
Remember? Dude, I loved Dude, back in the day, who was my favorite player back in the day? Let me see if you can guess it. Not a Suns player.
Dude, you were like the biggest LeBron dick rider ever until he left Cleveland.
Okay, but no. Okay, so yeah, you're right. It was LeBron.
Yeah,
when
LeBron
he was Cleveland
shoes, LeBron ball, LeBron jerseys, LeBron wallpaper on your phone. Every time
we have a phone.
Yes, you did. You had a flip phone, and it was a LeBron.
It was
dunking.
Dolphins.
No, it was no. It was. I specifically remember. And
I got my first.
Every time we played 2K, you were like, "Oh, I get LeBron. Oh, I get LeBron. I get LeBron."
Why are you roasting me right now?
But I don't know. I always thought it was just LeBron.
You don't. Oh, you don't think you don't know the other one?
I always assumed it was just LeBron.
I'll do this.
Oh, Melo?
Denver Nuggets, Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, with the braids? He went crazy with the braids, bro. Even like his first 2 years in New York, he went crazy too. J.R. Smith, bro, when he played with the Nuggets and the Knicks, he was a glitch.
Especially with the Knicks.
Yeah.
Oh, on 2K, bro? He was
my God, dude.
Like 2K8, dog.
He's like Curry now. All you had to do was pop threes with J.R. Smith, and
I hate Curry's shot on 2K. It's so hard to master. 2K's shooting in general is trash, bro. You have 2K19 or 18?
18. That's why I play FIFA. Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah, 2K19 is kind of cool, but I was playing FIFA for a little bit too, but then I want to do manager mode. I just don't know what team to pick. Like,
Dude,
it's so indecisive.
I picked a team from like a second division. I'm trying to promote
should
them.
I do that?
Dude, it's hard.
Should I do it? I want to do it.
And then it sucks because they don't have
The money.
like money. Like this team's transfer budget is 10 million. You cannot buy a good player for $10 million.
And the way to get money is like winning tournaments, huh?
Yeah, winning tournaments, selling players, but all your players are worth like $1,000.
Yeah.
And it's like so I'm in first place right now, but it's so freaking hard, dude. It's hard.
Is it the La Liga second?
No, it's in BPL. But it's like honestly the funnest I've had playing FIFA in a long time, bro. I honestly recommend you do that.
I want to try it.
I picked a team with like the coolest jersey, so I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
It's sick. It's so sick.
I don't know what leagues.
Because I'm trying to get promoted to the first division and then make it to the Champions League, and then make bank and like So what I did with the 10 mil, I invest. You know how on career mode you can like send scouts to scout like stars and everything. All I did to spend 10 mil on scouts.
Smart.
I have like 4 players that are like 94 rated. Like their potential is 92 to 96 rated on FIFA.
Damn.
So it's like
that's their potential.
Yeah, that's their potential. So
what like striker or what?
I have a goalie. I have one in every position that you need. I have a goalie in defense, a midfielder, and a striker.
And so when can they start playing on the main team? Like 16?
When they're 16, you can promote them to the first team.
That's
but they're like rated like 50 or 60 rated, but you can like train them, and then their rating goes up and up and up and up.
I want to do that now.
And then you can assign scouts that'll actually go find you like a new star, like a rising star, and he'll be on your team, and they'll be like 67, 69 or 70 rated at like the age of 16, 17, and you're like.
But you have to have a good scout, right?
Yeah, but that's where you spend your money on. That's where I spend my money on.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that tonight. That
it was sick.
Fun.
I was honestly like the funnest. That's the funnest I've had so far playing on FIFA. I think I'm going to do that like just regardless now, because it's fun. Because you don't have money to spend. And then
can you like renovate stadiums? And stuff?
That's what I wish FIFA you could add on FIFA.
But you can like just change the stadium in the settings, right? Yeah. Because like if you get bigger, it'd be dope to like get money to buy a new stadium.
No, but the thing is, it like your expenses, it counts. Like if like I'm like under like 20 mil, and I'm like selling out my things still, but just like rent, like maintaining the stadium, like wages and everything is hard, bro. It's so hard. It's so sick. It's sick though.
That's my problem with 2K is that I don't know. With 2K, it's so easy to build like a powerhouse team. Like I don't know. It's not really like a challenge anymore because I've been playing so long. Where it's just like I know how to do it, so it's just kind of like working with the algorithm, and then you can make it to the playoffs. So yeah. But
if FIFA, it's just fun, bro, because legit your team has nothing, and then if you pick a team that legit really has like nothing, where they just either got promoted to the second division,
and only first place teams get promoted.
Yeah, you have to get first or second, and where if you get third, fourth, fifth, or sixth, you're in like a playoff thing.
Oh damn!
Yeah, it's sick. It's sick.
It's so cool.
But you're in like other tournaments with like teams like Arsenal or like Man City, and you got to play them, but you get smacked around because it's like your team
basically
rating,
MLS.
Teams, your team rating is like 65 when you're playing against a team that's like 89 or 87. So it's just like
it sucks that there's no soccer team here. I mean there is, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And then their thing is we're mad decent.
Yeah, that's what they're like. That's what they're fucking.
That's their slogan. We're mad decent. Yeah. I don't want to support a team that thinks they're mad decent.
But they have Carvana as their sponsor now, so they have that on their shirts now. But yeah, I don't know, man. I want a team to support, to be a fan of, and I just can't.
Barca.
No,
dude, they play Man U on Wednesday. I'm skipping class.
Is that nighttime?
I know you're here. I know, Mom.
I'll be working.
Mom, I know you hear the podcast. I'm skipping class on Wednesday. No, dude, they play at noon.
Oh, I can watch it then.
Yeah, bro. I'm just skipping my last class because I gotta watch it.
You have to watch it because this is the semifinals.
Quarterfinals.
Oh yeah. There's 4. Yeah. There's 8 teams playing, and then this is semis. And who would they play if they
either Liverpool or a team or a team from Portugal.
What was their name?
What?
the Portugal team name?
Oh, FC Porto.
And that's like probably their biggest one too.
What do you mean?
Like that's the big name in the Portugal league.
Yeah.
Portuguese league. So top 3 soccer leagues in the world.
Spain,
So La Liga 1.
BPL.
So you think La Liga's over Premier League?
The best player in the world plays in Spain.
According to you.
And the team that's last won the Champions League 4 times in a row was in Spain.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
okay, so
it is
boom.
Spain.
And then Germany?
The BPL and then Germany.
So those are the top 3.
Mm.
What about the French league is garbage?
Dude, yeah, every time. Okay, so like PSG, like they're like 20 points ahead, and they're like they've won the championship basically, and they're like there's like a month left still of like the games to play. But when they go to the Champions League and they play a good ass team, they always get knocked out because
The last thing is Man U.
Yeah, there's no competition, like good competition in France where they can like say like, oh, we can play with the big boys, because when they hit a big boy they lose. So France is trash. It's like it's like if you want to like players, if you want to like actually play like a high level, you have to either go to Spain, England, or Germany. Because maybe Italy, because Italy's slowly coming back.
Italy, they have one with Ronaldo. That team.
Juventus.
Yeah, I always say it wrong, so I don't want to say it.
They have AC Milan.
And then
Inter
they have the
Milan,
end, the Napoli.
yeah.
And then they have Inter Milan.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty good, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think.
They have AC Milan.
AC Milan.
That's really it. They have Roma, but
Yeah, they have some good players on there, don't they?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so weird. That's the one thing it's weird with me in soccer. Like, there's so many things to like pay attention to. It's kind of overwhelming. It's like, and then like the good players are so spread around the world.
Yeah.
Where that's why the Champions League's kind of cool, is that like all the good players are right there.
Yeah.
But it's so weird because like
they're thinking
it's
about
just
making
different.
a league where it's the big boys playing each other for one championship. Like they play every weekend, like how
Yeah,
a normal
hopefully.
league. But it'd be Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid versus Man City, Man U, Chelsea, Liverpool, and
But
then,
the Champions League is like once every month, isn't it?
yeah, that's like twice every month.
Yeah, they need to do something.
That'd be crazy. And then like that's how they think they'll know like what's the best team, because they'll play
Yeah.
like 30 games in between like 15 teams, I think, from like the best leagues in the world, or in Europe at least.
They just do Europe.
Yeah. And that's because then you'd see Barcelona play Man U every week or like every other weekend.
Yeah.
Or
Then you
Real-
see them play. You see Man U play Real Madrid. you
Yeah.
see
And so it'd
PSG
just be
play-
like sick ass games like every weekend.
Yeah.
I'm so down for that, bro. That'd be so
That'd be
sick.
way better, I feel like.
Oh my god, that'd be so
But
sick.
I think it might destroy the other, like the Premier
Yeah,
League
that's
would
what
die.
that's what they're
and
saying.
All
It's
those other
like
leagues just die.
they're because then like no one would go see like Liverpool play some shitty team.
They won't see Southampton
yeah,
play.
like oof.
West Ham United.
Or they're thinking to make that like the league, like where you want to like aspire to be in, like the lower level teams,
Uh-huh.
like to make that,
Yeah.
like make just one league.
Oh, gotcha. And,
Yeah.
and then there is trying to get up there.
Mm.
That's what they should do. They should name it. What should they name it? Let's think of a name.
They're thinking of like the European Super League is what they're saying.
Okay, what's the FA Cup?
That's a tournament only in England where teams in second division or third division, second division, and the first division teams.
They all play in it. And how do you qualify? You qualify for that?
Yeah,
qualifying
there's like
matches?
qualifying matches you have to play. Unless you're in the first division, I don't know how they do it, but I believe this like they pick at random. Well, not random, but like the first 6 I think are in it, and
But then the rest have to qualify.
they play for
Dude, there's so much going on.
It's
man.
crazy though, but it's just at least for
It's
me.
like, because why should I care? That's my thing. Like, I care about basketball because it's the finals at the end.
yeah.
That's what we're all striving for. But it's like, okay, we're gonna play in the FA Cup. We're gonna play for the Premier League Championship. We're gonna play in the Champions League. It's like there's so many things. Like,
It's because you want your team to win it all. Because like for
But I don't have
for
one.
the big teams, it's like if we don't win all the trophies, and you can win 2 trophies, and then the whole season was a loss because you didn't win everything. So it's like that hunger and like competitive nature of like wanting to be the best, like the best.
Yeah.
Is sick. At least I think it's so cool. That's like, and it's like year round, bro. There's never a time in the year where there's not soccer going. Like in the summer when there's no football or even basketball, soccer, they have like the international matches where like Mexico's playing
Right.
USA or Argentina's playing Brazil. It's like oh my God, I'm hard.
But the football doesn't work out all year round because the AAF already went down. They're done.
I wish soccer was like more popular in the States, bro. I wish, because
because they just can't get people over here.
did you see like during the World Cup, like the other countries going crazy in the streets and like legit everybody, and it's like,
I think that would happen here still though.
Bro,
it's just there's nothing
the World Cup's coming in 6 years, and I'm hoping
popping.
I hope so, bro.
100% it's gonna be popping.
So
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God!
But I'm talking about like dude, no, just even Premier League games, how crazy they are there, or like any European league. That same energy can happen here, 100%.
No,
it's just that we can't get people here.
In the United,
there's no stars.
The United States, they can't market it as they do like football, basketball, or any other thing, because here, dude, you're watching football on the TV for maybe at a minute or 2 minutes at a time before there's a commercial break. It's all about money.
That's
it's all
true.
about making money. You can't in soccer. You can't really make.
So they're not really making that much money.
Exactly. But soccer is the most.
That's why they have 14 different advertisers on their uniforms.
Yeah, and that soccer is the most watched sport in the world. And when it's World Cup time, bro, there's like literally the whole world is watching.
Yeah.
And that's why advertisement spots are more expensive than than in the Super Bowl, because legit they know everybody's watching.
It's
so
worldwide.
Now it's time to.
But it's also the thing is like all the athletes that we have in this country, they don't go to soccer,
bro. But it's crazy because the athletes, the highest paid athletes, besides Mayweather is a whole different thing.
That's boxing.
They don't make anything what the highest rated like Messi and Ronaldo, LeBron James, or even the highest player NFL player. They don't make half of what they make. So it's like
you make the most.
Even Mike Trout signing his new contract,
$400 million a year.
He doesn't make what Ronaldo and Messi make.
How much does Messi make? Do you know?
A shite ton. Ronaldo makes a shite ton.
It's wild.
It's ridiculous. So it's like the money that's what the United States doesn't see, or they're finally.
Bro, Bryce Harper is making $30 million in the over 10 each year, 10 years. 30 million.
It's ridiculous.
Like, I don't even know how much. Who's the highest paid player in the NFL? I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. Highest paid player in the NFL. Because I think the NFL has the lowest contract salaries.
Well, yeah, because of like hard caps and.
Odell Beckham is the highest paid. No. Mm-hmm. Aaron Rodgers leads with $76 million.
That's nothing, dude.
$76 million a year,
dude. Shitty players in Europe make that. Like
Danny Welbeck,
like an average defender makes that. Like what's his name? I can't remember his name.
Okay, so Aaron Rodgers total earnings 76 million. Salary and bonuses 66 million. Endorsements 9 million. But is that a year, or is that his total contract? Because that's his total contract, 75 million. That's nothing.
I feel like that's probably his total. Because they talk about like money guaranteed. You know how when they say like guaranteed, like it's like you can make up to $106 million, but you're guaranteed to make at least 60.
Yeah.
That's in your contract time.
Yeah, dude. So like that's what I figured out. Yeah, that's what I learned in the NFL is like there's how much your contract is worth, but there's the subset of that is your guaranteed money.
Yeah.
So if you sign like a 6-year, whatever $1 million contract, and it's like 20 million guaranteed, no matter what, during that 6 years, you're gonna make that $20 million, even if you get cut. and that becomes dead cap onto the franchise. And the reason I know that is because the Miami Dolphins have the highest dead cap in the NFL. They're still paying Ndamukong Suh, who dipped 2 seasons ago. I think we're paying a little bit for Tannehill and just a bunch of other players, but yeah, I guess at the end of the day, it's all about the money. Gotta make
in
the work.
2017, Messi made $111 million
In the 1 year?
in 1 year.
Oh my gosh.
In 1 year.
That's 33% of how much
He makes $645,000 a week.
Bryce Harper will make that in 3 years.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying, bro. The money that...
And like, but in Europe, like what he gets paid in what, euros or whatever? Pound or
I think so.
pesos?
But some people get in dollars,
But that's converted, right?
Yeah, no, that's converted to dollars.
To US
Yeah.
dollars. So it's probably even more in their money.
Yeah.
Fucking nuts.
So it's like funny to me when I see people on like Twitter say like, "Oh, baseball's where the money's at," like football's where like it's like no, like
Soccer,
soccer's
international
where
soccer is where
the money's at. Like if like slowly the United States now like realize because like they had a thing where like the youth players had to pay, like you had to play the club to play. And in
the MLS,
just to pay to play in the club that you're playing for.
Okay.
Like the kids, like the youth, like your youth system.
It's like a club basketball team.
Exactly. In Europe, the teams, the clubs, they pay you because they want you to be with them to like. So that's what they were. That's like the whole thing they were saying. Like it's not possible that like.
Yeah.
The United States loses so much talent to the overseas because poor kids that are really talented can't afford to pay $1,000 a month to play.
Yeah.
So it's like but the United States is like such like a like capitalism is just so like the driving force behind it. They're like, well, we'd rather lose talent and like
for the money, for the dollar bills.
So it's like that's why the United States never does shit in the World Cup or anything.
They didn't even make it last year.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's
so upsetting, dude. The 2014 World Cup was so much fun because
United States is there, bro.
Yeah, because that's why I started playing FIFA. It was because of that. Because it was fun to watch. Because even since that, I never even played soccer. I didn't even know what soccer was until 2014. I didn't even know what offsides was. 2014 was like the year I was like, I bought FIFA 14 or 15. That was like the first time I had like. That's the only reason. The only reason I know players and stuff is literally because of Ultimate Team. Then I asked Chris, "Hey Chris, what's a good striker?" That's basically it. But so we got like 3 more minutes. What should we talk about? Should we just plug our stuff or what?
Yeah.
So we can go ball.
If they're still out there, I doubt it now. It's dark.
We can just go check. Or not. All right, well, we talked a lot about sports today.
Yeah. Surprising.
This is... Dude, I don't even... would you even say that this was the Sunny Daze podcast?
Oh, shit.
But it'll be in the title, so if you're listening to it, you know. But yeah, this was episode 2 of the Sunny Daze podcast, hosted by me, Gregory, and...
Chris.
A little more enthusiasm.
Chris. But yeah, man.
Follow Chris on Twitter at I am Chris Reyes with 2 S's. Shaking my head at that still.
Instagram.
I am Chris Reyes with 1 S. Shaking my head at that as well. You think you're so good because your last name's plural.
Bro, I want to get a tattoo of my last name. I don't know what I want to get, but I want to get it. I want to get it. Like a king, like a crown, because bro, my last name literally means king.
Rey de Reyes. That's King of Kings.
Exactly. I want to get like a lion with like a crown on top, bro.
No, that's so basic. Just get a...
What?
A lion with a crown.
Lion means strength.
I know, dude. I'm a Leo, bro. I know what lions mean, dude. All right.
Even get into astrology right now, bro.
I'm a Leo. I get
my girlfriend
lions.
will probably cringe because you'll probably say something wrong and then she'll like roast you, or she'll text me and be like, "Greg said this wrong. Greg said that wrong."
I don't know anything about astrology, and then your girlfriend tries to tell me things and I forget. but she never goes in depth. So, but I'm a Leo. Chris is a Scorpio, and that's that about that. Follow me on Twitter, GP Hadley, and Instagram, GP Hadley. They're the same, yeah, because it's really cool. Subscribe to the Sunny Days podcast. You can listen to it on
Share,
SoundCloud
like.
as well, and it's going to be on iTunes if I figure out how to do it.
Spotify would probably be easier, isn't it?
No, I think I'm gonna get it on Apple Podcasts. I just have to I gotta go through the how to do it.
We gotta talk royalty soon.
That's funny, dude. I love that about that. You know, we're gonna go hit up sponsors. Hey, man, we get 50 views an episode. But
anyways, that's
so
a private
subscribe,
conversation.
and then that's life, folks. So thank you and happy Easter.
Deuces.
Peace.
It's fire everywhere we go. Nobody watch you anymore like Drew Carey shows. Coming through your stereo. Hit it called the chaos. Bitches throwing bras on stage. Hit them with paintball shit. How'd you make out?